Everyone, on this edition of the Pro Wrestling Show Fallout for WWE Hell in a Cell, we talk about all the matches and even some surprise matches that even made the card. As an all new Pro Wrestling Show, the Fallout for WWE Hell in a Cell Predict the Outcome special starts right now. Hello, everyone. Welcome to another edition of the Pro Wrestling Show special, where we talk about WWE Hell in a Cell, the Fallout, Predict the Outcome. We had a Predict the Outcome show this past week. Thank you all out there. Thank you for watching the show. Thank you all. You came in droves. You just can't believe, words cannot express what this means. Thank you. Keep watching. Like I said, hit that subscribe button. Tell a friend, call a friend, hit that subscribe button. We thank you once again for watching, and keep watching, because we're going to produce great content for you. And we're going to do this for you out there, the audience, because you deserve it. And we thank you out there. All right, let's get started. All right. The pre-show was Natalya went against Lacey Evans in a singles match. Now, we've been talking about on the Pro Wrestling Show where Natalya and Lacey Evans held big words for a couple of weeks, where Natalya, meaning Lacey Evans, I meant to say, Lacey Evans wanted to show Natalya and do a one-man on her, one showmanship or something like that. And Lacey Evans got knocked out for her porch and stuff. Lacey tried to do athletic moves throughout the match. Natalya tried to counter, but Natalya countered Lacey Evans with the sharpshooter and put the sharpshooter on the Sassy Southern Belle to earn the win. Natalya got Lacey Evans up and gave Lacey Evans a run for her money and knocked her out with her own little right woman's run punch. So, yeah. No meaning necessary with that. All right. The beginning of the show was Becky Lynch went and defeated Sasha Banks in a classic Hell in a Cell match. It was the 47th Hell in a Cell match, I believe, in WWE history for the Raw Women's Championship. Both women tried to annihilate each other. Becky Lynch goes trying to set up Sasha into the cage, sending her down, and does a running drop kick on Sasha. Sasha counters with kendo sticks and chairs, but Becky Lynch grabs Sasha and do the move on Sasha through the chairs and got the win and retains the Raw Women's title. I thought Sasha Banks was going to win, but Becky Lynch prevailed. So Becky Lynch on a roll as Raw Women's Champion and continues her role. Speaking of that, tag team action as Daniel Bryan and Roman Reigns went against Eric Rowan and Luke Harper in a tornado match. I didn't even know it was a tornado match. I thought it was going to be a regular tag team match. But hey, you can't contain those odds. You had to put them out in a tornado match. Roman Reigns and Daniel Bryan got the win over the Bludgeon Brothers in this instant matchup. As you see right here, all the clips right here. Steals. Yeah. And at the end, Daniel Bryan, Roman Reigns hugged it out. So, hey, we'll see how this transpired. But I was thinking Daniel Bryan was going to turn Roman Reigns. But I knew they were going to win the match. But some people were saying out there that Daniel Bryan was going to turn Roman Reigns, that he was going to be the overall mastermind of it. We just didn't quite get that tonight. Also surprising, in an impromptu match, Randy Orton went against Ali. Great matchup. Randy Orton showing Ali, taking him the bumps and stuff. Ali taking good bumps. But at the end, and interesting note that Randy Orton tried to hit the RKO and Ali blocked it and did a handstand. And Randy Orton was kind of shocked at that. But then Randy Orton got up and hit the RKO again on Ali. Ali took the RKO and 1, 2, 3 and got the win. So Randy Orton on a roll. So I would expect Randy Orton will go to Raw, be drafted to Raw, and continue his program with Seth Rollins or whoever, The Fiend or whoever. Something's going to go down somewhere. All right. Speaking of that, in the impromptu match, the Kabuki Warriors went against champions Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross for the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship. Good match back and forth by the Kabuki Warriors, and some people were saying the Kabuki Warriors were deserving of this opportunity, which they were, and they never got an opportunity. Now today was their night, and the Kabuki Warriors defeated Bliss and Cross with a miscommunication from Cross, and with the Kabuki Warriors bringing in the green spew back into the play. And it was sort of like people are saying it's like a slow heel turn. We'll talk about that later on in the week, this weekend on the Pro Wrestling Show, on why the Kabuki Warriors did a slow turn on. I guess you got to look at it like this. They've been frustrated, and now they finally got the belts. The time they ain't going to take no prisoners. I'm telling you right now. Okay, so congratulations to the Kabuki Warriors. Also, the Viking Raiders went against the OC, AJ Styles, United States champion, Luke Gallows, and Carl Anderson with a mystery partner. The Viking Raiders picked Braun Strowman, and Braun dominated like Braun always does. Braun destroyed everybody and gave the win for his team and the Viking Raiders. But Braun Strowman, I think he's still mad with Tyson Fury and still got some ashes to grind with him. So we'll see what that's going to be allude to coming up. Also, Chad Gable went against King Corbin in a rematch for the King of the Ring. I didn't even know they had another rematch, but they did. So King Corbin lost again to Chad Gable, but he still keeps his crown intact. So Chad Gable is going to be a mega star in WWE. Because of his short stature, I don't know why they continue on trying to ridicule him on his short jokes. The dude can wrestle, the dude can go. So Chad Gable, in my eyesight, could be the next Kurt Angle. Kurt Angle, I wouldn't be surprised Kurt Angle praise him. I'm praising him. I give him my support, my endorsement. And also, Charlotte Flair went against Bayley. Good match back and forth. But at the end, Charlotte Flair becomes the 10-time women's champion. A huge record in women's wrestling history. That's why I say Charlotte is the best pure athlete in WWE due to her size, her stature, and her performance. No against Bayley, but Bayley been stagnated long because of the Sasha thing. And at the end, Bayley kind of looked at like she was having a mental breakdown. She was going to break down. Well, Charlotte flourishes in her glory, and we'll see what's next for Charlotte Flair coming up in the near future. But Charlotte, a record-setting 10-time women's champion by winning the SmackDown Women's crown. Charlotte moves on, and she needs new competition. She needs like Ember Moon or some. This draft needs to be when the draft happens this Friday throughout next Monday. They need to start shaking things up and doing the analysts on everybody rather than just generic matches that already been going on for years. So let's hope for that. Speaking of nothing that was generic, was Seth Rollins versus The Fiend. Now, a lot of people were speculating that The Fiend was going to become the new Universal Champion. A lot of people saying that The Fiend got in this match too early. Some people thought it was a draw. But at the end, it was a Hell in a Cell match. But the match went back and forth with Seth Rollins continuing on doing the curve stomps multiple times. The Fiend kept getting up. The Fiend was like a monster amongst himself because he's like a Jason Voorhees or Freddy Krueger mixed into one. The Fiend got up and the Fiend looked determined ever. It's like you can't stop him. But they thought that the Fiend was down and they got to send the officials. And Seth Rollins didn't know the Fiend was playing. And the Fiend was playing and grabbed Seth with the Mammoth Claw. And it was that the match ended into a match stoppage, which I don't even know what that means. I'm going to make it a draw. That a lot of the people, the fans, were outraged. And you want to know why? Look at this. All right, sorry that the fans were outraged. They was chanting AEW. They want their refund. They were saying BS. So it's a lot, and they saying some people are saying this was the worst match in Hell in a Cell history. hey, you know, I don't know. That's what some of the critics saying, but to each his own. What do they do going from now? And they were saying that Mr. McMahon was laughing at it, but he needs to take it really seriously if he wants to please these fans, because these fans will let you know and they'll just go to the competition where a lot going on with that. So hey, that has been our review, the predict the outcome fallout for WWE Hell in a Cell. I'm so happy that y'all joined me here this week, do this special. And we thank you all, and keep the views going, keep the subscribe count going, because we want to make pro wrestling content for you. The more, the merrier. And our next predict the outcome will be Impact's Bound for Glory, which will happen not this week's pro wrestling show, but the week after, and then Crown Jewel. So it's so many events going on in the month of October. I remember last year we had 5 predict the outcomes every single day, every single weekend. And y'all keep it going. And we thank you all for watching. Thank you all, and we'll see you this week for the Pro Wrestling Show this weekend. I've been your host, Kendrick Dick, saying so long, and we'll see you this weekend here on Connect. See you later.